Hi and welcome to No Second Season. Today I'm going to be talking about something that is really important if you're going on any sort of decent length hike or bikepacking tour. It's something I neglected when I trekked to Everest Base Camp. I also neglected it when I went bikepacking in Spain, and for the 2 years ever since, I had to pay particular attention to try and get my feet back into good working condition. When I went bikepacking in Spain, I had totally the wrong shoes on. They were far too small for me. I didn't realise I should be wearing a much bigger shoe with a much bigger toe box. And now, as I've said before, I wear these Ultra Lone Peaks, which have a huge toe box, and they're about 2 to 3 sizes up than I used to wear. Now, if you can afford a podiatrist, then obviously that would be the best thing to do. If you can afford a pedicure, that would be another good thing to do. I can't afford either, and I've sorted out my feet myself, and I regularly do this. So I'm going to show you the little routine I do, perhaps once a month, which has fixed my toenails, and they're in reasonable condition now, and I'll be happy to go bikepacking or hiking. So I've got a little kit of stuff. This shoal heel balm is fantastic. If you get any hard skin or dry cracked skin, just putting this on once in a while prevents that. It's quite expensive, but it's really worth the money. I've got a cheese grater for any hard skin. So any hard skin I remove. And I've got some toenail scissors. These are really cheap ones. They're about $2. They're actually rubbish, but that's what I've got. Now, with my toenails, what happened was, after my time in Spain, not only were the big toenails growing in, a few of the smaller ones were as well, into my skin, and also some of them, the smaller ones, the toenail was sort of, where it had been butting up, they were growing into a big clump, and it took 2 years to get them to grow normally, sort of straight ahead. There's lots of videos on YouTube about trimming toenails. Make sure you follow the advice, and the advice is that you cut them straight across. Now, if you're young and you've got decent fitting shoes, you can probably get away without doing this. I think if you're older, or if you've had poor fitting shoes, or both, I would suggest doing this a few months before you travel. Get into the routine, get your feet in tip-top condition, to help prevent damage and my toenails, my big toenails growing inwards. I have these silicone, they're shoal, and you can buy them at the chemist, and they're silicone, and I'll show you what I do with them. Whereas before, for my Morton's neuroma, I was taping these toes together, I don't have to do that anymore. Now I have the Lone Peaks. I have lots of room so my toes can spread out in here. As you can see, there's lots and lots of space. But to prevent, because the ingrowing toenails were down here, down the side, and this one as well, and these others had all butted up. And this silicone just slips over there, and it separates them. Now I can wear these, and you can get ones that do all 5 toes, and there's still plenty of room, as you can see, in the Lone Peak. So I always wear these when I mountain bike or hike or bike pack now, and I think they've helped me on my way to solving my ingrowing toenail problems. And what you need to do is make sure those corners aren't sharp, so you've not left any sharp edges on these corners. That one's sharp, which it tends to do by the nature of cutting straight across, but just get rid of the that one, just get rid of the little sharp part. You need to get under the corners and sort of twist them out, because mine tend to grow inwards. So just smoothing it off straight across. So that's all I do. It doesn't take long, perhaps 40 minutes at tops, once a month or however often you need it. But a good thing to do before you set off on any bikepacking or hiking trips. I shall close this video here. If you liked this video, please click the like button, and also if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have already, thank you so much. I hope this was useful to you. It's really so very important. Please remember to do it so you don't end up in a mess like I did. Bye for now.
Le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha.